Now let me tell you a little bit about this particular group. I am so super proud of them. About 2.5 weeks ago, this group traveled to Huntsville to compete in our district-wide LCA competition, where the top 2 schools advanced to the state competition. We're very proud to announce that we were the runners-up, second place, and we'll be going to state tomorrow. We'll be traveling 6 hours to Colville. Very, very excited about this group. They have created a wonderful piece of art, and I'm so proud of this story and the story that they're telling tonight. And without further ado, I just want you to enjoy the show. And at the end, I'm going to tell you about some of the individual honors that our students were awarded this last competition. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the students and their performance of her senior year.
It's okay. We actually set that record last week.
Feel right, Kyle?
Hey, all things considered, I am. I'm amazed at how many times a human body can be hit and still function.
I'm not sure I'm functioning. Why do you say that? Because there's no feeling in my right arm. I'm not complaining because there's no pain. See? The only thing I'm really concerned about is when the feeling comes back, my arm will want to make up for all of that lost pain. I'm not looking forward to that.
Kyle, I don't mean to sound like Amy, but how come the other team seems to score so much and, well, we don't?
I don't know. I mean, I think about that sometimes while my face mask is stuck in the mud and I'm waiting for other people to get off of me.
Do you really enjoy it?
Oh man, we love it. Here you go, boys. Does this make you feel better?
I'll keep your money, darling.
Amy, you lock up now already. Out of here. If I hurry, I can catch you nights. Rerun episodes of Dallas. See you kids later.
The only thing I really hate about tonight is that I didn't escort the homecoming. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks. I'm proud of you too. That is so sweet. I might be ill.
And my date leaves in the middle of the third quarter. You know, that's about the time the feeling went out of my arm.
Speaking of arms, Blair, what in the world happened to yours?
Oh, I don't know. I just now noticed it.
Let me see. Blair, are you sure you didn't play quarterback tonight?
I didn't notice that when we left the house.
I didn't notice it either.
So you think it happened during the game?
I don't know when it happened. I just now noticed it.
Oh, does it hurt?
I mean, I'm sore.
We could have coached with him.
Yeah, Todd, that's a great idea. He'll twist your arm around Blair and mash up the part that's close. Then he'll say, no bone sticking out, give it up and get back in. They used to play backfield with a face mask. And how it wasn't a good game unless he had to get several stitches. And how he had to walk to school in the snow every day. Uphill both ways.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I think I'll pass.
You should still have somebody look at it, Blair. I cannot believe you people are making such a big deal over one little bruise. I mean, the homecoming crowd probably fell off or something. Now look, I know for a fact it's 11:15, and Shelby Stevens, if you're not home by 11:30, your mom will have the Texas Rangers out looking for you. Besides, as much as I live here at Club 21, I'm ready to close up.
Amy's right. If I don't get you home, I can kiss my teenager goodbye.
So you mean I don't even get to drive you home?
Sorry, it's not my mom's car.
You know, Blair, you could ride home with Kyle. I could drive Mom's car.
Yeah, and I'll be able to leave the house at 9:30. Call me in the morning.
Can't. I have to report to the field house watch tonight's game.
Yeah, it's like having to relive the Alamo.
Blair, what are you doing here? Don't you have cheerleading practice or something?
Oh, well, since football season's over, we don't have practice every day. We're going to go back later and paint basketball tonight. And Shelby wants to get a paint. I just wanted to meet me here.
Well, if you ask me, I'm glad the football season is over.
You mean because we're not very good?
No, we're worse at basketball than we are at football. It's just that I get tired of the guys comparing their injuries. It's like we're actually proud of who gets hurt the most. You know, most players talk about how many passes they caught or how many touchdowns they scored. I would say things like, my knee was swollen 3 times the normal size, or I bled like a stuck hog when that guy hit me in the mouth. Disgusting.
Amy, I've got to run. Well, hello, Blair. How's your mama? Oh, she's fine, thank you. She is the best Sunday school teacher that our ladies class has ever had. She is so much more interesting than poor old Miss Dowdy. Bless her heart, she tried. But she could put the Lord himself to sleep when she's tried reading one of them songs. Yes, ma'am. Now, Amy, I'm going up to the cut to have my hair done. I may do that, and I may not. It seems the older I get, the longer it takes to achieve the desired result. Well, hello, Shelby. Bye now.
This is all I can find.
You can breathe, Shelby.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Our school colors are blue and white, and the basketballs are kind of an ugly orange color. And you're going to paint pink and green signs? Well, we used all the blue and white during the football season. And the orange sat there so long that the brush got stuck in it, and when I tried to pick it up, it looked like a giant monster.
Shelby, this will do. We're just going to buy more paint.
It's whatever. I don't think the stupid signs anyway.
No, now that you mention it, dear God, I'm so tired.
Blair, every time I see you lately, you're tired. And I don't get that. I mean, you go to school, one school's like, you do a little pom-pom thing, and you go home to your perfect middle-class family. What if you had to bust your butt to get up here by 3:30, close this joint down sometime after midnight, and wondered if your mom's going to decide to come? Shut up, Amy! You know everything that's going on. What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Well, look, you, Shelby.
I'm sorry, Blair. I know you told me not to say anything, but Amy needs to have a clue before she's running off with now. Something's really wrong, isn't it? What is it, Blair?
It's nothing.
No, it's something. Shelby knows all. I was word up at the mouth, and it's never bothered her before. Now, what is it?
Okay. If you breathe a word of this, I'll kill you.
I don't listen.
So, you know, after the homecoming game, when Todd noticed the bruise on my arm,
Yeah, so.
well, I didn't exactly tell the truth about that. I did know it was there. In fact, there was a couple.
Blair, is someone hurting you?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it? Tell her about the bleeding. Bleeding.
Okay. For about a month now, the inside of my mouth, and on my gums, has been bleeding for no reason at all.
Blair, you got to go to the doctor.
I have twice.
What did he say?
Shelby, don't do this. It's gonna be okay.
What did the doctor say?
He wants to run one more test. He's afraid I might have a form of leukemia. Say something, Amy.
He's wrong. What? The doctor, he's wrong. I mean, whoever heard of a beautiful 18-year-old girl having some stupid disease like leukemia? He's messed up and he's wrong. That's all there is to it, Blair. He's wrong.
It's okay, Amy. It's okay.
It's not. We're walking around feeling sorry for myself. I didn't mean all that stuff you said, Blair. I didn't know you were sick.
I know that.
What's the matter with you, Shelby? You're supposed to insult me before I go make a big fool of myself. Well, I try, but some pets are unpreventable. So, how are your parents?
They're pretty good. Mom's kind of taking charge. She asks the doctor a million questions, but no matter what he said, she just hold my hand and tell me we can do this. I am worried about my dad, though. He came and sat on my bed for the first time since I was a little girl. He was trying to tell me that God only puts tough people through these situations. But he couldn't get the words out.
How's Kelly?
Kelly's exactly like Amy. She thinks the doctor switched up the lab results like one of those TV shows that just switched baby to birth.
Have you told Kyle?
No! And I'm not going to. Not until we know something for sure.
Blair, are you sure that's the right thing to do? I just think Kyle would want to know.
Oh, I know he wanted to know. But you see, the thing about Kyle is, he's a worrier. When we go out, he's worried we'll get home 5 minutes late and not be able to go out the next week. When we lose a game, he's worried that his teammates won't believe him. And if we don't hang out, he's worried he hasn't called me enough. The only thing we can do about this situation is worry. So I'm not going to tell him, and neither are you. I'm just going to wait until after I've had the test, and I'll talk to him.
What kind of test do they want to do?
From what I understand, it's called a spinal tap. They insert a really long needle into my back and draw fluid. If you have cancer, it should show up in fluid.
When are they going to do it?
Thursday.
Do you have to be in the hospital?
They do the procedure in the hospital, but hoping it only takes about an hour, so I'll be able to leave.
When will we know?
We have an appointment with the doctor on Friday. We'll go over the results of this week. I'll have to be out both days, so y'all can't look, I don't know where I am.
Sure, Blair Parker has had perfect attendance since daycare. Suddenly misses 2 days of school. And when her boyfriend asks her to see her, we say, no, Kyle, we haven't seen Blair lately. But you know, with the graduating class of 39, it's real hard to keep up with people. No, you don't suspect a thing. Amy's right here. You have to tell him.
No, if this whole thing turned out to be nothing, then I don't want to worry. If it does turn out to be something, just cover for me.
Okay, I think some honest, serious language is the only chance we got here.
Get him tired. You know, so.
It's gonna be okay, Blair. I know. If you need anything. You're doing great. I guess I better get back to work. Honey says she provides some more pain. Shelby, do you really think Blair knows I've been doing all those students with myself? Relax. No one takes anything you say seriously. So, what do we do if the test is positive? We celebrate. Idiot, positive means she does have cancer. Well, that doesn't sound very positive to me. And besides, it doesn't matter. Why? Because the test is going to be positive or negative or whatever it needs to be for Blair to be okay. We just have to believe that. The doctors were wrong, remember?
Friend,
Where have you been all my life? Well, maybe not all my life, but for the past 2 days.
what? Frankfurt out with some handsome, mysterious stranger?
And Clearwater?
Anything happen?
The only mystery we've got is our Earl Jenkins, a man that keeps goats in his front yard. Got hired to do the landscaping for the city.
Maybe the goats keep the grass mowed.
Hey, where is everything?
Oh, you know, Mavis always closes for Christmas break, and Amy gave me the keys so we could get in.
How come you wanted to be here before we do a Christmas party?
I wanted to be with you. I needed to talk to you.
So tough.
Did you bring my Christmas present?
That's not talking. That's asking.
We'll talk later. You go first. Just flip it open.
Oh, cool. How'd you know I wanted it?
Come on, Kyle. Every time we go to the mall, you try it on.
Yeah, that's no.
You're welcome. It's very good on you. Okay, my turn. Did you wrap this yourself?
Just open it. It's a promise ring.
I know what it is.
Ed, you should just make it we're going to be there for each other. I mean, we're too young to plan the future. I know that.
Kyle, I'm sick.
What?
I'm sick, Kyle. I have cancer.
Oh, come on, Claire.
It's the truth, Kyle. We need to talk about it.
It can't be the truth. Because the truth is that old people get cancer, Blair. Not seniors in high school.
Please, Kyle.
How long have you known?
We've suspected it for a couple of months.
Months? You've waited until now to tell me? Where have you been the past 2 days?
Harrison Medical Center in Fort Worth.
Claire, why didn't you tell me? I would have been there.
I know you would have been there. You would have been nervous wreck. There's no need to push through that. You know better than that. I just had to handle this the best way I knew how. So I knew exactly what was going on.
What exactly is going on?
I have acute myeloblastic.
What does that mean?
The doctor said it was like the cells in my blood were at war with each other and my body was the battleground.
Oh, wait. What are they going to do? I know they have all types of treatment.
They call it drug therapy. They shoot me full of massive amounts of drugs to kill off the bad blood cells. But it kills the good ones too, so they have to give me more drugs to fight off infection.
When does all this start?
Monday.
I'm coming with you, Blair.
Kyle, I want you with me as much as possible, but you have to remember a few things.
Like what?
Like you have to go to school. I'm gonna need your help if I'm ever gonna pass government.
What a switch. The jock is the tutor of the valedictorian.
I may not be the valedictorian.
What do you mean? You're at least 10 points ahead of everybody else.
That's not what I mean. I would have to be honest with each other. These treatments might not work.
Shut up.
Kyle Wilson, you've never told me to shut up before.
I know, Blair. I'm sorry. Just promise me when you give that speech of congratulations, no matter what. Promise me.
I promise.
pass English and I will not graduate. You will not pass go, you will not collect $200.
Exactly.
Shelby, you shouldn't be so stressed.
How? I mean, I suppose you finished your research paper?
Weeks ago,
How, Aaron? I never see you do anything.
the key is understanding the assignment.
This I've got to hear.
The project is give a complete history of the famous Texan and their contribution to the state, right?
Right?
So just who did you pick?
George Bush.
See, there's your problem. Information overload. I mean, he was in the war and was president or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
See, you gotta pick somebody you can streamline.
And just who did you pick?
Crazy Ray.
Who?
Crazy Ray? You know the guy who leads the cheers at the Cowboys games?
How does that for the assignment?
Famous Texan, Crazy Ray. Contribution to the state, starts the wave at the Cowboys games. For more information, see Monday Night Football. Finished project.
Aaron, maybe you should go back to job before you put Shelby in my room.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Aaron was just explaining the fine points of journalism. How are you doing, Blair?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I'll tell you how she's doing. We just got back from Fort Worth and the doctor said she was responding so well that she is almost in the stage drug performance.
Well, that sounds great.
Well, if anyone can make cancer sound good, it's Kelly. But I'm thankful it seems to be moving in the right direction. Has anybody seen Kyle today?
He hasn't been in here.
We figured he went to the hospital with you.
He usually does, but he didn't go this time.
Maybe he's in the library working on his research paper on Shelby.
Oh, shut up.
Hi, Blair. How are you doing?
Almost in the stage drug performance.
Is that good?
According to Dr. Kelly, it's great.
Well, I'm glad to hear.
Thanks. Todd, have you seen Kyle today?
No, I haven't. You didn't go to the doctor with you?
No, I'm busy.
Hey man, where's your after school today?
I had to go into town and wear my tux to the prom.
Man, I still haven't bought a dress yet. No, you don't.
Amy, why would you do that?
Because I went last year. You spend way too much money on a dress that you never wear again. You take pictures in front of someone's fireplace for an hour and a half. You go somewhere to eat, but you act like it's special because you're wearing shoes that hurt your feet. And if that weren't enough, you go to the Clearwater High School gym with all its satin crepe paper, and it's so hot that your arms leave sweat rays on the tablecloth. No thanks. Been there, done that.
You mean you aren't going to your senior prom?
You got it. I'm going to open up this fine establishment so that when the rest of y'all get bored after the first hour and a half, you'll have someplace to go.
Kyle, Todd, is there a band gonna play prom?
Yeah.
A big surprise. Amy.
Well, we kind of did get the gate by default. See if yours was our group or let the principal play records. And you know his taste in music is like.
Is it bad?
It's awful. It's like urban cowboy with soul train.
Speaking of playing, we're having rehearsal at my house later. You want to come with me, Aaron?
Is your mom home?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Because if she is, I'm gonna get something to eat.
Just
Hey, maybe Todd can ride you by the gym.
Yeah, if you don't mind, it'll be as Trevor said, 15 minutes.
Sure. I'd be glad to.
Driver's ed, I remember that class fondly.
You should. You took it 3 times.
You're okay? You just seem very bright this afternoon.
I'm fine. I guess I'm just worried about Kyle.
What do you mean?
We got in this huge argument night before last. He thinks that if he worked hard enough, he could cure me. He didn't run track or play baseball this spring. No other sports team did. I told him that he had to stop all this, that he couldn't go to the hospital anymore. I think it really hurt him, Shelby.
So call him. Tell him you're sorry. Tell him you didn't mean what you said.
But I did mean what I said. Let's not kid ourselves. I've got cancer. When you get cancer, you get a whole world full of possibilities. Most of which are not very good.
Kelly said the doctors were pleased.
Kelly hears what she wants to hear. And don't get me wrong, I'm very thankful for the report, and right now I feel okay. But I'm not naive about my that Kyle Penn is a tyrant existence around me. He needs to make a life of his own, and I don't want to wake up one day and realize that it's too late to do that.
Hey guys, sorry that I'm late.
It's okay. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Now, don't you all just look gorgeous? How's Blair's mama and daddy?
Well, pretty good actually. They said they would be there.
I sure was glad the school decided to put Blair's picture on stage. Kyle, why do you have this?
Kelly gave it to me.
What is that?
It's Blair's valedictorian speech.
What?
I made Blair promise a long time ago that she would give that speech no matter what. I guess when she realized she wouldn't be here, she had Kelly help her record it. She just didn't want to let me go.
I can't listen to that. Do you understand me? I won't listen to that.
Now, Amy, the way I figured it, making that tape was probably the hardest thing you had ever had to do. But she loved you all so much that she wanted to share this day with you in any way she could.
Maybe this is right. You know Blair. She always did all Blair for the dramatic.
My fellow classmates, man, does that sound horrible. You know, that's the neat thing about Clearwater. You don't need formality, because everyone is family. That's what you are to me, my family. Now, I know this is a strange way to give a speech, but, you see, I made a promise. A promise to a very special person. So here goes. I guess guess my job is to challenge you to go far in life and to live your dreams. Remember that I share many of those dreams with you. And it looks like I'll need your help, now more than ever, for those dreams to come true. Oh, don't worry. I'll be watching you all the time. And don't worry about me either. I'll be in a wonderful place, prepared especially for you. God has exciting things planned for each of you too. I'll go find them. I can't wait until you come. And I can't wait to see you again. It's been a great seeing you. God bless you all. I love you forever.
Alright, so I got the cast back out on stage. During one-act plays, they don't get an opportunity to come out and take a bow, but tonight, they certainly deserve that. So, if our cast will come out, please take a bow. About some of the individual awards that these students were given at the last competition. Okay, we have what's called Honorable Mention All-Star Cast, which are those students who did a phenomenal job. Our Honorable Mention All-Star Cast members were, on the end, Zach Harris, Alan Hancock, Cole McKinstry, and Lauren Curry. In addition to Honorable Mention All-Star Cast, they're also given the highest honor, which is All-Star Cast. And our All-Star Cast members were Will Young, Baylor, Tyler Scott, and Autumn Brown. In addition to that, I'd like to introduce our techies. Our three techies, come on out. The unsung heroes who never get seen but do all the tech stuff. We have Haley McFarland, Ethan Walter, and Haley Bro. And Haley was awarded the prestigious honor of All-Star Crew. Some of our other cast members. Where are our other cast members? Every part is very important. One of the things that we were commended on was our chorus. And these young ladies really stepped up and added that ambiance to the cafe. And so proud of each of the students. Tomorrow we leave. Tomorrow morning we leave, and we ask for your prayers as we travel and as we perform Saturday at noon. You are all welcome to come and be part of our audience if you'd like to make a 6-hour drive to Kernville. We would love that. But if not, we would love your prayers as we perform at noon on Saturday. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our cast.